was very excited and shocked. I got the email and I thought it was just going to be a general update about Miss Canada. And it was to say that I made it through to the national final. And I just felt all the butterflies rising within. And I had to run and tell my partner that the pageant that I'd mentioned a couple of weeks ago that I was applying for, I had made it in. We were going to be off to Montreal soon. So yes, I was very, very excited.
I was watching a movie with my roommate in our living room, and we were just eating and watching a movie, and it was one of those nights where you watch a rom-com and it's a bit cheesy, but you're like, sometimes you need a light-hearted film. And so the movie's done. As soon as we're done, we're like, oh, it was so cheesy. And I'm like, let me just check my email and go to bed. And I check my email and see it, and I'm like, oh my God. And I was very happy to share that with my roommate. And I was very surprised, and it felt real because I kind of applied and reached out to the whole Miss Canada thing, this whole edition, out of the blue. So when I received the email, it was kind of a sign. It was kind of a message telling me that, oh no, this is real now. You actually have to prepare for the pageant.
I cried. I was at home and I was locked at home because I was having a COVID.
Okay, yes.
So my boyfriend was in the kitchen and he was eating, and I was in bedroom and I was very tired because I was stuck at home and I was sick because of the cough. And I just received that email and I screamed and I cried. My like, what? Are you okay? I was like, yes. It was very happy.
Good screaming.
And I'm very excited about that. I called my mom and my dad and I was screaming at the cell phone and they were like, what? What's happening? And I was like, oh, there's not something bad. It's a good news. So
I was very excited. I had applied. Actually, I applied the year before as well, but I think I was a little bit too late. So when I got the email, I'm sure they saved my application information and they had reached out to me for this year's competition. So I was extremely excited that they remembered me and that I was able to hear back from them, because this was a pageant that I've been interested in now for a couple of years. So I'm really glad that I get to participate.
I couldn't believe it, to be honest, because I've never done a pageant before. And I was like, okay, let's just, put your name in, see what happens. If you don't get in, you don't get in. If you do get in, great, go for it. It's like a bucket list item, because I do obviously want to win, but, I'm not going to be shocked if I don't.
It's an experience either way.
Exactly. It's my Miss Congeniality moment.
I actually am very impulsive when it comes to my decisions. So I decided to apply, I want to say at 2:00 in the morning one night. And I was like, let's just go for it. What do I have to lose?
It's time.
Then, I was like, let's do it. I was like, if I don't accept it, if I don't get accepted, I don't get accepted. But I did it, and then I got the email, and I actually didn't tell anyone that I even wanted to do pageants until I actually got accepted. And then I was like, hey guys, guess what? And I was freaking out, and I was so shocked and so excited.
Nervous, excited. They were the main two. Definitely excited to have this opportunity. Yeah.
Surprised? I mean, not surprised that I was accepted, but just surprised to hear back, because I wasn't sure if it was still happening because of the pandemic. And I had applied, I guess, very early on. So it had been a few months before I heard anything. So I was kind of caught off guard.
I was super excited. I immediately let my friends know, and I was because I was kind of I don't know, maybe if they'll let me. So I was super excited, and I was like, oh, this is something so cool now that I'm going to be doing.
I was in my office working around with my colleagues, and the email popped up, and I was like, okay, it's from Miss Canada organization. I was like, oh my God. awesome moment. And I just literally screamed, and everybody in my office, my colleagues were like, "What happened? What happened?" I was like, I am the finalist now. It was super, like, you know, that was the moment. I have no words to explain. It was super lucky, blessed, and I'm really thankful to God.
I was amazed. I felt like I was amazed because I didn't know it would happen.